Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today we've got a real treat for you. It's Huitlacoche. So yeah, we've got today Huitlacoche, which is a Mexican speciality, and it is infected corn kernels. Doesn't that sound great? So yeah, I picked this up from Sous Chef. In fact, that's the only place I could find to order it online. This was £6.50 this can, so it's quite a expensive ingredient. So let's explain what this is. So Huitlacoche is maize or sweet corn that's been infected by a fungus called Corn Smut. That causes the corn kernels to swell up and become misshapen and dark bluish black in colour. Quite an unsightly disease. But this also imparts a unique flavour, I'm told, to the corn kernels. So this is also known as Mexican truffle. So it's a fungus. We are just eating a fungus here. That's really all this is. It's a fungus that's cultured on live corn. So, Huitlacoche. Now, ingredients in here are... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the ingredients are Huitlacoche, but it also contains soy oil, jalapenos, and salt. Well, not really sure what to say about this. This is a bit of trepidation here because I've heard a lot of talk about this. I've seen other people open this. It's not a pretty ingredient, I've got to say. So let's open it up and see what we're dealing with. Okay, here goes. And so there we go, we've got a kind of darkened mass of weird misshapen little corn kernels. I've got to say that doesn't look quite as horrific as I was expecting, although some of them are more developed than others. That's an entire corn kernel there that's swollen up and as it's become infected with that fungus. So, what does it smell like? Well, it smells pretty good actually. It smells just savoury and ever so slightly meaty. Let's just have a look at one of these corn kernels in great detail. So there it is. So we're going to cut that open and see what we're dealing with. So that's the corn kernel there. Quite squashy. Actually just doesn't cut. But yeah, there it is. It's just full of goo. But again, it smells kind of savoury and smells actually really quite nice. Now, I am going to taste a little bit of this as it is. That is not how it's intended to be eaten. This is an ingredient. So people don't just eat this as it comes, but it wouldn't be weird stuff in a can if I didn't tell you what it was like on its own. So let's try this one here. I'm just going to taste this cold. It's already cooked, it's in the can, so there's nothing to worry about here. So the flavour is mild, grassy, faintly mushroomy, savoury, a little bit nutty and earthy. And do you know what? There's nothing to dislike about that. I really expected that to be more of a challenge than it really is. But the flavour is actually quite mild and actually really tasty. Sorry, I just had to go and wash my hands because that was bothering me. So it's interesting how the dominant flavour here is kind of unripe corn. So it's kind of got that baby sweet corn, grassy, grass root sort of flavour to it. But that's interesting. So anyway, this is not intended to just be eaten with a spoon out of the can. This is an ingredient. So let's head off to the kitchen now and we're going to try and make some quesadillas. Okay, so confession time. It may surprise or perhaps disappoint you to know that I have never cooked quesadillas before. So I'm doing my best here. If you want to tell me I'm doing something wrong, chances are you're right. So I'm just going to fry off some onions, finely chopped, with a bit of butter and olive oil. Okay, so those onions have softened now. I'm just going to add the garlic and cook that off just a little bit, but I don't want that to burn or take on any colour. Okay, and then our star ingredient, and I'm going to put a fair old bit of this in there. You want to be generous with it, so that's about half that can. I think we'll just have a little bit of smoked paprika. Okay, and that's pretty much cooked, so I'm going to set that aside now and prepare the tortillas. So I've got 2 corn tortillas here. Quite hard to find proper maize corn tortillas in the UK. I'm just going to give those a little dab with some water. Okay, and I'm just going to put those into the pan, just toast them on one side each. So we're just about ready to try assembling our quesadilla. So we're going to take that out. We're going to put untoasted side down. A little bit of cheese, a good helping of the Huitlacoche mixture filling, more cheese, sliced fresh green chilies, and the other side. Now we can just press that down. All the quesadilla recipes I've seen online have stripes on there because they cook them in a griddle pan. I don't have a griddle pan, so we're making the best of what we got. Okay, I think that's probably done. Let's serve that up and see what it's like. Well, I think it's fair to say it could have been a bit prettier, but considering this is my first attempt at making quesadillas, I hope you'll forgive me for the appearance. Okay, so here we are with our quesadillas made from Huitlacoche, infected corn kernels. Probably not the prettiest quesadillas you've ever seen. Give me a break, I'm doing my best here. So, I got these with some salsa that I bought ready-made and some homegrown tomatoes. But let's have a go at this Huitlacoche quesadilla. Here goes. It's a bit of a mess. Okay, biggest issue I have with that is the mess that I'm getting in eating it. And that's probably just because of the way I've made it. So I've already got this all the way down my shirt and everything because I've made a mess of taking a bite out of it. But do you know what? There is nothing to dislike here. Given the amount of hype I have read about on the internet about this foodstuff, it's surprisingly tasty and inoffensive. It's got an interesting and quite unique savoury flavour. It is actually reminiscent of black truffles, but not as strong. And so yeah, what we've got here is an interesting savoury ingredient. And I understand it's quite good for B vitamins as well. So yeah, Huitlacoche. I'm actually really impressed with that, and I've enjoyed that. I'm going to seek that out. If I ever get a chance to have that fresh, I think I'm going to give it a try. Now it is worth noting that whatever I put on weird stuff in a can, somebody will come along and say, well, that's normal where I live. So yeah, if this is normal where you live, check in, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of it as someone to whom this is completely normal. But to me, and I think probably to most of my viewers, this is weird stuff in a can. But it just goes to show it's worth exploring weird stuff because this is delicious. So that's Huitlacoche. That's scary in concept, but quite delicious in reality. Weird stuff in a can on atomic shrimp. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.